Hi there, and welcome back to Test Drive Live. I am Jana, and today we are all in for a treat because we have some delightful candles brought to us by Mary's Candles. Now, feel free to participate in the live chat if you have any questions. Now, let's go on a fragrant journey together. I have one of the best products of the week, and everybody's so jealous of me because I got candles. And so rest assured in knowing that my house smells pretty darn good right about now. Now we're going to be talking a little bit more about Mary's Candles and what kind of candles that this company has been creating since 1989. She's been in business for a long time, and I'm so excited about this because lighting a nice, relaxing candle, especially after cleaning days, is just that moment of pure serenity. That's one of my favorite words, by the way. I love the word serenity. And Mary's Candles does that for me. It just gives you that sense of stress melting away from your body. And I had such a fun time playing with these candles in my house this week. Now, not only are we going to talk about candles, we also have some really exciting other products like these wax melts. And if you're anything like me, you've got one of these nice little wax melters in your house. And we have a couple of other really cool little tidbits that I also want to talk to you about that Mary's Candles brings to the table. Now, Mary's Candles has a range of creations, including the wax liners, which is one of the coolest little innovative items. It quickly became one of my favorite things in the box that Mary's Candles sent us. And I will get into why I love these just a little bit more later on. But they also do the wax candles and then the wax melts, and then the candles as well. Now, what I love most about Mary's Candles is it was started by a woman, so it's a woman-owned business, and it's also a small business. Mary started the business back in 1989 by creating candles for her friends and family. She actually started out making candles in her garage. And I guess her friends and family got word of it, and they just, the power of word of mouth, right, ladies and gentlemen? So Mary's Candles kind of became this big deal. And now you can find Mary's Candles in stores such as Super A1 Foods and even some Walmart stores. And I'm so excited to get into their video so that you can see how that is going for them. Now, speaking of, let's see what they have to say about it together.
Hey, this is Paul. I'm fixing to give you an overview of candle production. We start with a regular 14-ounce jar, which is 12-ounce net. We use wicks with no type of metal or lead in them. Everything is braided. You'll see our niche in the market here is a hand-poured candle. This is where we poured the patent-pending wax. We've melted it down. It's got all of our ingredients in it. Then we mix in our scent. And then she pours it here at about 200 degrees, and then she's putting the wicks in. And what we'll do is these will harden. They're being dried at this time. This is our Bird of Paradise candle here. And it's a hand-poured candle, which is the beauty of that is a machine made always has a large hole to put the wick in, in which it creates air, and anytime you get air around a flame, it's naturally going to burn hotter. After this process here, we open the board, we've got our lids, labels, and all of that. We put, and then we go into our boxes here. But on CDL, we'll actually be shipping out candles individually. This is some of our production area. Each batch of candles, we have one pulled out and actually burn the candle and test them. So there you can see the candle burning at 75 to 100 hour burn time. Triple scented. We put as much wax in a as much scent in a candle that we can in order to get that candle actually to perform and melt. If you put too much scent in it, it actually cannot burn. But we've got the maximum amount of scent after doing this for 30 years that we've been able to have each of our, based on the size of wick, the type of wax, and that particular scent, the amount of scent, and then we get an even burn around the edge all the way down, and we get a very long burn in our both jars.
There is something that is just so impressive about seeing where they're at now, considering that business started in a garage 35 years ago. We're gonna go to a quick ad break and there'll be the unboxing as soon as we get back. Now, the team at Mary's Candles sent us a delightful little box filled with so many fun treasures. Now let's get into it and see what they sent us. So we're gonna start off with their jar candles. Now, this is their best seller. This is the creme brulee candle, and it smells like sugary, sweet creme brulee, which is actually my favorite dessert. So creme brulee is a fantastic little scent. Now, my personal favorite is magnolia. And so magnolia just speaks to me in all of those, it just hits all of those notes for me. It's like got that floral scent to it. And I find that magnolia, oh my gosh, I don't even have to bring it to my nose. I can smell it already. It's intoxicating. Who doesn't love a magnolia, by the way? And I find that this magnolia candle also smells like gardenia. And I don't know if they put like a little hits of gardenia in there too, because it smells very much like magnolia and, what's the other one I was just saying? Oh, gardenia. It smells like those two had a baby and it's in this candle. It's so nice. My personal favorite. So my second favorite is gonna be the Caribbean Breeze. And I like Caribbean Breeze because it's like a vacation. It just smells like you need a fruity little drink by the beach. It looks like the turquoise waters that are down in the Caribbean. If you know, you know. Now we've got two other scents. We've got Tuscan Lemonade, and then we've also got Bird of Paradise. Let's see, the number 2 bestseller is the Bird of Paradise, and that's this one, this purplish candles. And we love Bird of Paradise here in Florida. It's such a fun, exotic plant. And that's one thing that I'll say about this scent. It smells very exotic and tropical, kind of like the Caribbean Breeze. And I want to talk about that a little bit later too, because I love the idea of burning 2 candles at once. So I would always burn Caribbean Breeze in conjunction with Bird of Paradise. It's wonderful together. Now, some of their other things are the wax melts, and these come in the very same scents as the candles. So we've got Creme Brulee, Magnolia, Tuscan Lemonade, Caribbean Breeze, and Bird of Paradise. Now I'm gonna open this for you so that you can see just how big these are. They're pretty big wax cubes. If I turn it to the back, you can see just how big they are. Because you know what, sometimes I'm buying these things at different retail stores, and the little wax cubes are pretty small, and these are like a very good size. And I also want to point out that you can use this incredibly innovative product with these. And I love this the most because who doesn't like to change up their scent? On occasion, you might want your house to smell like magnolia. And then the next day you might be feeling a little more tropical and you might want to pop in a Caribbean Breeze. So in the past with these little units, you would have to take this piece with the melted wax and put it in your freezer until it hardens and you can just pop it out. Long gone are those days because Mary's Candles makes these amazing little liners so you can just pick your scent, put your little cube in there. In about 15 minutes, this will melt down and just smell up your whole area of the house. When you get sick of that scent, simply let this harden, stash it in a drawer, take a new scent, put it in a new liner, and there you go. I just love innovative products like this, and this has got to be like the simplest little thing to do, and it just makes it so easy breezy. So let's go over some of the features and bullet points of Mary's candles, because there are a lot with these cool little candles. They are incredibly long burning. I burned some of these candles for hours in my house and it barely made a dent in them. So they're incredibly long burning and they are very highly scented. Some of them are, no, I think all of them are triple scented. So they put the max amount of scent in every single candle to make sure that when you receive it, that you're getting the same scented candle that your neighbor down the street's getting. So everyone's getting the same amount of scent because it's the maximum amount of scent that you can put in a candle. I thought that was a really cool thing to learn. Now, the other thing that is my favorite about these candles is they burn evenly. And if you like to burn candles, you know about tunneling. So my husband and I love our house to smell good. Like, we're always burning candles around the house. But I know you know when you have a candle and it's burning and it starts to just go down in the middle and it's not burning evenly, it's a real hassle. So I learned this little trick that you have to take tin foil and wrap it around the candle and almost make like a volcano in order to get all the wax of the candle to burn at the same time. I've done this so many times with candles in my house and it's frustrating, you know, because we're paying like upwards of $10, $12, $15 for these candles and then they start to tunnel. And that doesn't look nice either. So it's something that I very much appreciate about Mary's candles is they burn evenly. There's none of that strange burning patterns. Now it has great candle throw. All of these candles, the smells, and you'll see in my at-home testimonial, I have like a different candle for every room in my house. So fun. But the throw of the candle is amazing. So at one point I was outside on my patio and I was burning, I think the Bird of Paradise candle. And I could smell it from my living room with the sliding glass door closed. That's how much I could smell based on the triple scented and the candle throw of this candle. That's pretty impressive. It comes with a 16-ounce jar, and that's a net of inside wax of 12 ounces. It's got a sleek and trendy black lid. Now, I also want to talk a little bit about the wax cubes. So, I kind of already did this. When you break off a cube and you put it in the liner, you only really need one cube. And Mary's Candles did tell us that you can actually add another cube if you want to make this scent even stronger. So talk about a candle with great candle throw, and then if you want to scent just your whole house with one particular scent, you can do that simply by adding another wax cube. And I bet you could even mix up some scents. It might be fun to put like a magnolia in with the Caribbean breeze. Then you've got yourself a Caribbean magnolia. Let's see. Once the cube has melted down and melted for 6 to 8 hours, it says you might want to add another scent to get that scent back. And I love that because the ease of the liners makes that super easy to do. Now, all of these candles are handmade and the staff actually hand measures all of these candles and the scent for each pot to be poured. It was founded in 1989 by its namesake, Mary Smitherman. Again, that was in her garage in West Monroe, Louisiana. Mary started making candles in a 12-foot by 24-foot building in their backyard in Monroe as a hobby. And I just love supporting both a small business and a women-owned business. So Mary's Candles is right up my alley. She started out making candles for her family and friends, and they just loved it so much that word started to spread like rapid fire. And it gave her the idea to start selling them at arts and crafts fairs. And from there, it went even bigger. Mary's Candles is still family owned and operated to this day. They've been able to get into Brookshire's, Super One Foods, and select Walmart stores, among others. We're gonna go to a quick ad break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at my at-home video. Now, you guys know I have so much fun doing my at-home testimonials, and my testimonials for Mary's Candles were no different. We went on a little journey through my house. I changed outfits and I went to different rooms for different candles, and you're in for a little treat. Let's see my at-home video.
Hey TestDriveLive family, I am so excited for my product this week. It's like every girl's dream, and I gotta tell you, some of the other hosts are jealous. my mom and my sister are gonna be so jealous. So I might have to, share some of my fragrances with them. But anyway, my producer was very good to me because I got candles. And let me tell you, Mary's Candles I love a small business. And Mary started this business making candles at her home in West Monroe, Louisiana. And the idea of a small business and some woman just like turning her hobby into something that, some big stores picked up is just so cool. I love a women-owned business and I love a small business. So way to go, Mary. I gotta say, some of my favorite things about these candles, and just look at how cute and cozy they are, with like the little jar, and you can see her logo on it. Sorry, I have a little light bouncing in front of me, so you might not be able to see the logo. Yeah, there you go, Mary's Candles. Just so cute. And they're so highly fragranced. I have my favorite is Magnolia, and I've had it burning now for quite a while, a couple hours at least. And it just smells so good. I gotta say, I love magnolias in the first place. Magnolias is like that, magnolia essence is just that perfect scent to me. That, you're outside, you're going for a walk, you see a beautiful magnolia tree with all those blooms. I have been known to cut a bloom on occasion and put it in a gorgeous big round glass vase with a little bit of water just so I can enjoy that natural magnolia scent. So let's get started. I'm gonna move into a room and burn a candle. Then we're gonna talk a little bit about what it smells like and what it conjures up in my head. So stay tuned. So I'm going freehand holding the phone myself. It's not on a tripod, so sorry if it's a little bit shaky. So what I was thinking about Magnolia is such a fresh, lovely scent, and we have so many plants in our house that a plant-based scent would go best, I think, in the main living area because of all the plants and the freshness and the oxygen that we like. So I chose to put Magnolia here on my coffee table in the living room. We're gonna move into another room with another scent. All right, we're here in my office. I picked Caribbean Breeze to burn in here. Burning a candle like this in here is just gonna help set that relaxing vibe so that we can get our stuff done. So that's why I chose Caribbean Breeze for the office. All right, here we are in my kitchen, and I did something a little funky. So on this side, I've got creme brulee burning. And on this side, by my sink, I have Tuscan lemonade burning. I thought these might be a really nice little flavor combo. And I gotta tell you, it's so nice together. It's like a lemony custard happening. And who doesn't love a lemon custard? And my kitchen, as you can see, it's not that big. So it's kind of not really a galley style, but I've got my sink and my stove over here. It's so cool because it's creme brulee on this side, it's Tuscan lemonade on this side, and then right here in the middle, it's a gorgeous medley of both. So that's my kitchen. That's what I've chosen to burn here in the kitchen so that I have some inspiration for a little bit later. Hi, so we're out on my patio. And if you've been watching my shows, then you know that this cute little set is new. So we've been spending a lot of time out here on the patio. All I could think about when I smelled the Bird of Paradise candle was our patio. And I was like, this is the scent for out here because it just smells tropical. It smells like being outside. It smells like flowers, which, Bird of Paradise, it's a flower, so it makes perfect sense. Actually, you know what I might try is burning the Magnolia out here with the Bird of Paradise. That might be a really, really nice combination. And we've got this nice little table out here so we can have dinner or dessert or, whatever it is. Whatever I bake after I do my creme brulee Tuscan lemonade inspiration bake later this afternoon. We might come out here around dusk, maybe bring out the Magnolia candle and the Bird of Paradise candle and enjoy some quality time out here on the patio. This candle Yeah, it's so nice. It's like a sweet floral scent. It's exactly what you want to smell when you're sitting outside. I mean, we have a lot of flowers and plants out here, but not a lot of them are fragranced. You know, I don't have a magnolia tree in my backyard. Bummer, I know. I'm not happy about it either. I don't have like any jasmine back here. So there's no like really highly fragranced floral happening. So, you know, why not get a little bit of help? And thanks, Mary's Candles, for giving me like a little bit of that floral essence that I don't have on my own. I appreciate you. So one last video, I promise, I'm almost done, and then you don't have to see me anymore on my testimonial, and we'll go back to the show. I just wanted to touch on like the little wax melts. I can just like pop this into the freezer and let it harden until I want to use it again. And then I could get out another little liner and I could put another scent in there, say like Magnolia or Tuscan Lemonade or Creme Brulee. So this is just so cool. And I love the idea that it helps just give you another option for creating like duos and trios of scents of Mary's Candles in your house.
Now, I know that was kind of a long testimonial, but I had a lot of fun with changing clothes and going to different areas of my house. In my head, it's kind of like home decor. You know, you have like a different vibe going for different rooms in your house. You know, your living room doesn't really look like your den, and that doesn't look like your kitchen or your office. And so I had a lot of fun playing around with these fragrances and matching my clothes to the vibe in that particular room. Now, I love the idea of having rooms with their own signature scent. And, you know, I was thinking, because we're having guests come to the house in like 2 weeks to stay with us for a week, I think I might burn Bird of Paradise in my guest bedroom when they're here, or maybe Caribbean Breeze, or maybe Magnolia. I don't know. Decisions, right? Decisions for another day. But hey, you know what? I could even burn 2 of them at the same time, or maybe 3. I love the idea that Mary's Candles gives us those options. Now, I want to go through a couple of little testimonials because you've heard what I have to say, so why not hear what the people have to say? One of my favorites is Sandra, and she says, I'm from Louisiana, and from the very first candle, I was hooked. Creme Brulee is my all-time favorite scent and actually their best seller. It makes my home smell like I'm always baking. I'm in Oregon now, and I wish they were sold here. Try them. You will love them. Now, Vicky in Texas says, the very best candles I have ever used. I love them, and as long as there are Mary's Candles sold near me, I'll never burn anything else. They are so well worth the money I pay. I have a sister who drives 3 hours to my hometown to buy them. And we all love to support Mary's Candles, all the way from the biggest fans here in Texas. And the last one we have says, this is the best smelling candle ever. The smell lingers on forever throughout my home. And that was by Cajun. So clearly these people and their testimonials are saying the very same things that I am. Now that wraps up Mary's Candles, from their classic candles to their innovative wax warmers and their wax liners. It's clear that Mary's Candles is dedicated to bringing comfort and relaxation into our lives. This is such a great way to support small businesses and women-owned businesses. Not only have I found a new brand of candles that I'll be using in my home, I'm so impressed with the long burning time, how fragrant they are, and even the burn with absolutely no tunneling. Thanks for watching Test Drive Live, where we take cool products for a test drive so you don't have to. Stay tuned for more fun and innovative products coming up next. See you soon.